So welcome yourselves in. I'm just so very grateful to be here, sharing space, sharing breath, and finding that ground, that center, that ability to continue on and expand beyond together. So thank you, thank you, thank you. As we start to enter into the space, your space, take it in, acknowledge. What can we set aside? What can we know that maybe usually pulls us outward? Maybe we put that a little bit further away from the body, the mind, the psyche, the soul. Literally giving yourself space to be here and to take up a little bit more room. I encourage you to find a starting position that gives you support. If you've been seated all day, sometimes me saying, hey, come into a comfortable seated position, is not the jam that speaks to your soul. That's okay. Honor what you need. And you might lay back, you might start standing. Maybe you bring in a chair, child's pose. Just kind of giving ourselves a little bit of space here to get organized. As again, we find our center, our ground, and expand beyond the ways in which we might feel suppressed in this moment. How can we not? 7 months, you guys, of constant and continuous change, constant and continuous unknowns, the ways in which our lives had to be placed on hold, plans rearranged, canceled. There's a lot of things happening. And yet in the space of all of it, you're still here. So please allow yourself to again get organized, find support. Feel your ground. And wherever you end up, together, let's take in 3 deep breaths. Inhaling through our nose, maybe even flaring the nostrils a little bit more, like your birthright to have a little bit more oxygen. And on the exhale, open the mouth and really think about, I'm going to let this breath go. It doesn't have to be with me. Second one, inhaling, filling up so big, so full. Capacity. And exhale, opening the mouth again and just totally and completely emptying the breath. Third one is the charm. I just want you to know throughout class, when things start to feel suppressed, suffocated, you might feel stuck on a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual level, right? There's so much to who you are. Know that we can take that breath, we can clear the slate, we can come back over and over and over again as much as we need without judgment. Without judgment. So as you invite that practice of ahimsa in today, meeting your breath where you are, feeling the ground holding you, start to weave in ahimsa physically to your body, ways in which you will be kind in this space to who it is you are. Weaving in that kindness to your breath. And reminding yourself, this is life. This is vital energy, prana. In the moment we are in, you guys, it suppresses us in so many ways that it takes our lungs and collapses them. We're only getting by small sips. How can you be a little bit more compassionate to yourself as you draw this energy in? You are worthy to your body, to your cells, to your flesh. All the way to your heart. Allowing that space to open a little bit more, press beyond the ways in which it may feel confined. Maybe you feel guided to place a hand on that space, please do so, right? Trust yourself and know that you can give yourself everything it is you need. Feel into the contractions and the expansions with your breath and with your body, and find this union, this harmony dynamic dance of life coming in and this life being shared out. Notice any tension showing up, old stories, illusions. They're going to make their way in. They're going to try to pull us back in every way in which they can. So when they do, I want you tonight, imagine a space so big that those thoughts, those concepts, those old conditionings and ways of being, they look so small. You can breeze yourself right on through. You don't need that. Allowing that illusion that maybe feels so big, so scary. Reminding yourself it is simply a mirage of the mind. It is not real. But what is real is your love. What is real is your breath. What is real are your gifts and your talents and your abilities. Start to deepen your breath where you can. Start to empty the breath just a little bit more. And wherever you are, calling in every direction of your life, the north, the south, the east, the west. Call it into you, finding the center of here it is you are, here it is you land. Then allow yourself to drop down, feel your body getting a little heavier, even as it grows lighter and bigger, right? The conundrums, the complexities. Let your body drop down into the earth, truly being held. Finding your way back to center. And as you land deep down into the center of our earth, also feel yourself elongating as you illuminate and rise above. Feeling into the space of the ethers, the universe, the cosmos, galaxies, heavens divine. And as you take 3 more breaths, feel yourself expanding from that center outward in every single direction. Pushing past the illusions and feeling into your truth. When things show up tonight, again, make the space. It's just a mirage of the mind. Feel into the truth, the harmony of your own heart, your own soul, your own inner guidance. From here, you guys, let's bring one hand onto the belly, one hand on the heart. Drop your chin down wherever you may be. And start to set your intention, dedication, devotion, right? This calling into something bigger. But knowing that you are a part of that bigness and it cannot be so big without you. Maybe you dream a little brighter. Feel into the liberation that can be had. And then wherever you are, guys, just stretch your arms overhead, make space, every direction. As you exhale, bring the prayer through the mind, rest on the heart. May we trust this space. Inhale again, wherever you are, stretching out, hands overhead. Any wiggle movement, snaps, crackles, pops, right? Trust it all. And on an exhale, pull that prayer on through out of the ways the mind loves to drag us out and come back to center. One more time, inhale, reach up wherever you are. And exhale, prayer through, resting and landing on the heart. Empty the breath fully. Move at the speed of trust, you guys. We'll plant those hands down however we need to get there. Stepping our way back, finding our first down dog of the night. And being so kind, maybe bending those knees, right? Moving the body. We don't have to hold into stillness just yet. As you find your down dog, take note of your index finger and thumb. They ground, they root right into that center of the earth. And feel how the wrists, the forearms, they ascend high. We are the space in between, feeling the shoulder blades widening, sit bones pressing back. And just turning those legs on, peek back at your kneecaps, lift them up to your hips, and maybe those heels drop down to the floor, maybe they don't. That's not what it's about, you guys. Take a full breath in as you look back. Empty the breath fully. From here, we'll inhale, roll our bodies out to plank. Knees can land first or maybe one long line. Exhaling through our chaturanga. Inhaling, finding our cobra, our back bend, hands so light. Exhale, drop the forehead down. Use your inhale to curl the toes under. Keep the knees connected right to the top of that plank. And as you exhale, sink the hips back, big toes to touch. Find your child's pose and take 3 deep breaths. Let the practice be staying in that space of compassion tonight, along with finding that center over and over again, knowing that this space or any others is always here for you. You're welcome here exactly as you are. Use your inhale to stretch those arms out nice and long. Same inhale is going to guide us right into our cow, dropping our belly, lifting our throat. And as you exhale, curl the toes, look back at those knees, find down dog. Holding the posture, not holding the breath. And reorganizing ourselves as much as we can. So you do feel supported, you do feel sustained, seen and heard. One more exhale. Use your inhale to again roll your body out to plank. Knees can land first or one long line all the way down. Use your inhale to find that cobra. And as you exhale, again, tap the forehead, keep the knees connected. Inhale, top of that plank. Exhale, sink the hips back, spine so long. 2 breaths into your child's pose. What are you willing to let go of tonight? Shed, no longer need to hold. And how does that feel? Free? Liberating? Joyful energy, why not? Inhale, roll that body out to plank, drop your belly, lift your heart. Exhale, curl the toes, look back at those knees, lift them up on the inhale. Notice the space of your heart, right? Not just linear, not just the front of the body, but again, the north, the south, the east, the west. Let it expand. Finish out this exhale. Use your next breath in to round back through your plank. Use your exhale to lower all the way down, knees first or one long line. Inhaling, finding the back bend, cobra, shoulders so soft. Exhale, drop the forehead down. Inhale, come back through plank. Exhale, down dog. Use your heels to lift up on an inhale. Use your exhale to bend the knees. Start to walk your toes towards the top of your mat, landing in that forward fold. Tonight, let's start with a little bit more space, guys, a little bit more space. So widen those feet. Second toe, center of your heel, all the way up to your knee in line. On the exhale, let yourself hang out with yourself for a few breaths. Hands can find the elbows, hands can find the shoulders, sometimes clasping them behind the back. If we get out of our mind for just a few moments, we can feel into the somatic sensations that our body is trying to relay these messages of what it needs from you, so it can have harmony, peace, true strength, true liberation. The body knows way before the mind can even catch up, but we have to be willing to give ourselves the space in between the thoughts. So what do you feel? Can you feel your feet strongly on this floor? Can you feel your breath weaving through your body, right? So vital, so strong. Can you feel the hope? Take a deep breath in, you guys, through your nose. Open the mouth on the exhale so you can get just a little bit closer to yourself. And it might be subtle, but that's amazing. Hands will be on something on the inhale. Roll those shoulder blades back. Feel the heart forward. Exhale, soften and fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Get space in the spine, the heart, the smile. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale 1 more time, hands on something. Stay here for the exhale as you shift slightly over your heels with your hips. Inhale, ground through the 4 corners of the feet. Reach your hands all the way up. And exhale, prayer through to the heart. Interlock the fingers, you guys. Exhale, press down. Get space as that tailbone drops. Inhale, reach the palms high. Put a little bend over to the right or left. It does not matter. Inhale back through center. Keep those feet down every direction. Exhale over to the side. Inhale, reach up. Put a little bend in the elbow and just let yourself have 3 big circles. Calling your love in and serving your love out to the north, the south, the east, the west, the heavens above, the elements below. On an exhale, bring the prayer through, folding over your strong legs with gratitude. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back right, followed by left. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend, heart beyond the bones. And as you exhale, curl the toes, find your down dog. Take a deep breath in. Empty the breath fully. Heels lift on the inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, floater step to the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to soften and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale like a French press. Bring those hands on down, but stay standing. Inhale, send the palms up. Exhale, a little bend right or left. It doesn't matter. Keep the heart lifted. Inhale, keep the feet pressed. Exhale, bend. Enjoying who you are. Inhale, look up. And again, 3 circles. Big breath in as you reach. Exhale, prayer through as you fold. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back left, followed by right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart back, bend of choice. Exhale, curl the toes, down dog. Take a deep breath in. Beautiful. Heels will lift on the inhale. Use your exhale, lightness. As we come to the top of the mat, inhale to halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, soften, fold. Oh, love yourself, root down, rise up. Inhale, 1 more time. Bring those hands through like a French press. Exhale towards the hips. Inhale, send the prayer or the palms high. Exhale, bend right or left. It doesn't matter. But really exhaust that exhale, right? Whoo, we can bend and not break. We do bend and not break. Inhale, look up 3 times. Open up to the possibilities, guys. And maybe even cut some cords, right? Peace fingers. Inhale, feel your feet on the earth. Reach up through your fingertips. Exhale, soften, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or float on back through your chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, drop your shoulders to the floor. Exhale, curl the toes, find your down dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And see if you can just settle into some stillness. 5 slow breaths. Feeling into the expansion and staying with the contraction. Breathing in the possibilities. as we stay with the repair. Fully empty the exhale before inhaling, sending the right leg high from single leg. Feel how both heels equally reach, one to the sky, one to the earth. Think about dropping your right hip just a little bit and lifting up the left a little higher. Arms are strong, centered square. Gaze is down at the mat. Let the chin and the chest have space. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, bring your knee to your chest, your nose. Hold here for the exhale. Inhale, send it right back up. Exhale, knee to chest, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back up. This time, as you bring that knee into the chest, the nose, step the right foot forward, drop the left foot back, heel to heel alignment, guys. Vera 1, warrior 1, rise up and through. Let the shoulder blades drop. Let the breath rise through the feet, through the fingertips. Gently glide that right hip back. Feel that left hip coming up and in. And maybe even a smile. Take another inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to open right on up into our Vera 2. Let that left foot go back and wide. Second toe, center of the knee, all the way through the hip, third finger. Again, press down, make up some space. On an inhale, send the arms high. Exhale, interlock those fingers, and again, like a French press, down to the center of your hips. Inhale, send your right toes to meet the left, reach the arms high. And on the exhale, left heel in, left toes out, finding Vera 2 at the back side of the mat. Take your breaths. Feel your strength. We're going to pivot on the back foot, which really is the front foot, and face the back of our mat into a nice high lunge. So again, feeling the energy of the backward movement, just see it. We don't got to go backwards. We can call that wisdom towards us. Take another inhale. On the exhale, open back up, Vera 2, back of the mat. Inhale, send the arms high. Exhale, stay in the legs. Feel that French press energy down. Inhale, send the left toes to meet the right. Reach the arms high. Exhale, open back up, Vera 2, top of the mat. From here, we cartwheel the arms down and around. Step that right leg back into your plank, your choice, Vinyasa, down dog, or child's pose. Going with the flow of your breath. Not here to exhaust, not here to harm. Here to support and serve. Wherever you end up, take a deep breath in through your nose, open the mouth, clear the slate. You are here. Left leg will go high on the breath in. We'll stay here for a couple rounds of breath. Again, feeling those parts, feeling those pieces, both heels equally reaching. Maybe we drop that left hip just a little bit and reach that right hip a little higher. Softening the jaw, the neck. How can you make space? One more breath in. Use your exhale to bring the knee through the belly, the chest, the nose. Hold for the entire exhale. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, weave through. One more inhale. We'll use this exhale to bring it through. Step the left leg forward, right heel back. Right pinky toes press down so we can rise up. Vera 1. Then as you press down, feel the ascension through the body with the breath. And as you rise up, stay lifted as you ride that exhale back down, dropping the shoulder blades, dropping the tailbone, dropping into your breath. One more inhale here. On the exhale, we'll start to open up, Vera 2. Second toe, center of the heel, all the way up to the knee, third finger. Take a breath. Get a little bigger. Inhale, send the arms high, interlock the fingers. Exhale, we are here. Left toes meet the right as you reach those palms back up to the sky. Exhale, right heel comes in, sinking back into our Vera 2, back side of the mat. Breathe. Let every part of you breathe. Feeling the strength from the inside out, you guys. Inhale, reach those arms high. Exhale, bring that French press energy all the way through. Right toes to meet the left. Inhale, send the palms high. Exhale, open back up, Vinyasa. One more breath, get big. North, south, east, west, right through your center. And as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down and around. Step back, your choice, Vinyasa, down dog, or child's pose. Going with the flow of your breath. Wherever you end up, do just that. Take that deep breath in, feel the fullness, and then let it go, trusting it's going to come back even better so. From here, you guys, inhale, lift your heels on up from down dog. Shift the gaze forward, floater step to the top of the mat. Big toes to touch, knees to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend into those knees and find that chair position. Hands come onto those front hips. Lift them up as you drop the tailbone down. Palms forward. Just a little seated Tadasana, all right? No big deal. And breathe. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, arms down. Still in the chair, y'all. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, arms all the way down through the hips, the heels to the floor. Pull the energy up as you rise through. And exhale, prayer on through, forward fold. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step your left leg back, finding this nice wide forward fold. Inhale, hands on something. Exhale, soften on in. As the palms come down to the floor, think about chaturanga arms, you guys. Or you could always find your elbows. You could find your big toe. Just if we are bending the elbows outside of the chaturanga arms, let those elbows come out to the side. And let yourself drop in. You're safe, you're here, you're loved. 3 breaths. And those legs get a little more spacious. Can any of those thoughts be a little more free? Inhale, hands on something, coming again into that halfway lift. Bring your hands over to the left side of the mat, left toe. We bring the heel in, we drop into the knee, finding this Scandinavia stretch big into the hamstring. Maybe you reach up that right arm. You don't have to. Fingertips could stay on the floor. Then from here, that right foot at the top of the mat, we're going to follow our fingertips and go right into our lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sweep the hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sweep the hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sweep the hands. Bring them down. Send that right leg high to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Belly, chest, chin. We step the right foot forward. Drop the left heel down. Open right up into our Vira 2. Inhale, face the left side of the mat. Exhale, face the back. Inhale, face the left side of the mat. Exhale, face the front. Cartwheel the arms down and around. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Bend into your knees. Find your seat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop the tailbone down. Feel the breath. Feel the courage. That wildfire of strength, weaved with softness, transcendence, and everything so sacred in between. Staying in our chair, exhale, bend elbows, lift gaze, lift chest. Inhale, drop belly, drop hips and tailbone. Exhale, bend elbows, lift chest. Inhale. Use your exhale to fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step your right leg back, that nice wide forward fold. Inhale to halfway. Exhale to fold wherever it feels right. Remember, we can change our mind. We can explore with curiosity and compassion. What does my body need? This is sacred space, you guys. This is the expression of your soul. How can you support it? How can you love it tenderly? Without apologies. We know what it is we need. We've just forgotten that we can do it. Let that exhale fully empty. Inhale, hands on something coming into the halfway lift. Walk over to the right side of the mat. Scoot your right heel in. Drop your left heel. Open up to that left hamstring. Maybe the hands stay on the floor. Maybe not. Left hand could come up. And then what we're going to do is that left foot, right? Second toe, top of the mat. We walk those fingers. We find our lunge. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, sweep those hands back. Cut some cords, but bring up the wisdom. Inhale. Pull the wisdom up to you. Everything else, it's backwards. It's not needed. It led you here. Inhale, open up. Exhale, Vira-2. Inhale, rise the legs, turning to the right side of the mat. Exhale, right heel in, left toes or right toes out, Vira-2. Inhale, back through the right side of the mat. Exhale, Vira-2 top. Cartwheel the arms down and around. Send that left leg high. And as you exhale, bring it through. Find your lunge and fold again at the top of your mat. Inhale to half. Exhale, stay in this halfway lift. Inhale, extend the arms forward. Feel the biceps by the ears. Feel the hips reaching back as the crown reaches forward. Stay with me for 3. Now stay with you for 2. One more deep inhale. Take up the space, every direction. We're going to keep that right foot on the floor. Bring those hands behind you. A little bend in the right knee as you step that left heel back. Vira-3. That drishti, that focal point, something to ground you in when things feel so groundless. Heart forward, shoulders back. One more inhale. Use your exhale to step that left leg forward. Find the seat for 1 inhale. Exhale, fold over your strong legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Stay for the exhale. Get space. Inhale, reach those arms out nice and long. Biceps by the ears. Breathe. Keeping those hips over the heels. Put a little bend in the left leg. Step the right heel back. Hands can sweep backwards, or they can stay forwards, or they could stay on the ground, right? Every direction is there for you. What do you need? Heart forward. Ground is here. Feel your left foot pressing into the mat, so strong, so connected. One more inhale, you got this. Exhale, step that right leg forward, sink down, find your chair. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step on back. Your choice, Vinyasa, down dog, or child's pose. Taking your breath. Feeling your body and feeling into your experience. 3 more inhales, 3 more exhales, wherever you're at. Allowing yourself to again feel it all. Feel it all. From down dog, I'm going to guide you with my words, not my body, you guys. Inhale, send your right leg high. Use your exhale to weave in the knee, belly, chest, chin. Right foot forward, left foot back. Vira 1, inhale. Use an exhale to open up, Vira 2. Inhale, take the right toes to the left. Find your rise of your hands. Exhale, left toes to the back of the mat, Vira 2, opening up, back of the mat. Face that direction for just a moment. You are big. You are strong. Pick up a little bit more space as you look over that left third finger. And feel your shoulder blades drop down and open wide with the extension of your hands. One more exhale, use your inhale, left foot meets the right, reach up. Exhale, right foot to the top of the mat, Vira 2. Cartwheel the arms down and around, send that right leg high, single leg, bring it back in, belly, chest, chin, right foot forward, left foot back, find your lunge, inhale. Exhale, sweep those hands back towards your heels. Cut any cords you need, inhale, rise back up through, hands so strong, exhale, sweep. One more time, one more breath, inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. As you rise those hands on up, use your exhale to fold, step on back through a vinyasa, down dog or child's pose. Let your body and your spirit breathe. That's what this practice is all about, you guys. To be liberated. To know we are more than enough. Meeting back in down dog. Before we go, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, clear the slate. Again, I'm going to use my words, not my body. Left leg goes high on the inhale, exhale, belly, chest, chin, left foot forward, right foot back, Vira 1 on the rise. Use your exhale to open up, Vira 2. Inhale, left toe to meet the right side of the mat, reach the arms high. Exhale, slide that right heel in, right toes to the back of the mat, Vira 2. And we're going to pause here. We're going to breathe. We're going to look back with just a little bit more gratitude because it's led you here. You're right here. One more exhale. Again, feel those shoulder blades drop and go wide. Inhale, send the arms high, right foot to the right side of the mat. Exhale, left foot forward, Vira 2. Cartwheel the arms down and around, step back, single leg, left side. Inhale, exhale, bring it through, belly, chest, chin, left foot forward, right foot back, find your lunge. Inhale, exhale, sweep the hands back. 2 more times, inhale, reach those arms high. Exhale, sweep them back, taking up all the space in every single direction. One more time, you'll reach the arms high on the inhale. On the exhale, plant the palms, step on back, take a vinyasa, a down dog, or a child's pose. Breath leading the way, heart leading the way, not ego leading the way. Notice if any edges are showing up that are voluntary. And what are we willing? What are we willing, you guys, to erase, to clear, to say no more? I am not my thoughts, and neither are you. From our down dog position, one more time, lift those heels up on the inhale, bend the knees on the exhale, floater step to the top of your mat. Use your inhale to halfway lift. Use your exhale to soften and fold. We root down so we can rise through the heart. Inhale all the way up. On the exhale, bring the prayer through, rest at the heart. Take your shoulders up, bring them back. And as you exhale with your hands, open up to Tadasana Pose. Steadying the breath. Tailbone drops down through the hips, the heels, all the way to the center of the earth. And inhale, draw up all the energy, all the love, all the stability that your mind, your body, your psyche, your soul is craving. Whether the eyes are closed or again a soft focal point where you can ground. Feel the love in your heart with the breath in your lungs. Moving through every cell and system of your body. And be as intentional as you can as you send your love, your light, your call for something better, more belonging, more bright, more free. To the north, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the heavens and the ethers far above us, to the elements in our earth far below us. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself feel. And when it feels right, you guys, start to blink the eyelids open as we inhale, send the arms high. Just a little bend in the knees, doesn't have to be an Utkatasana chair. And just kind of, with those thumbs connected, just a little lean over to the right. Those new beginnings, those fresh starts, those ways of seeing things differently. Can you stretch a little softer into that space? And again, just keeping that little bend in the knees. Inhale back through center. Over to the left. Feeling into the ways that chapters have to end. Certain stories and doors, they have to close. Without the end, there is no new beginning. So can we just be a little softer as we lean into that space? And one more time, inhale back through center. Keep the bend in the knees and 3 of those big circles. Opening up the opportunities. Feeling into the bigness that you are. The world has told us otherwise. We gotta let that thing go. It's just an illusion. You're bigger than you know. Take another inhale on the exhale. Now we're gonna go into that Utkatasana, but halfway. From my crown, through my shoulder blades, the back of my hips, I reach and I extend. One more inhale, use your exhale to fold. Inhale into your half. Exhale, plant the palms, step just the right leg back. Gently bring down the knee. Heel toe, left foot over to the right side of the mat. Gently bring the knee down. Let your body shift, adjust, whatever it is you need here as we open up the stories and the junk drawer all at once. Finding that pigeon pose. When it feels right, use an exhale to let yourself drop down and in. Any support you need. Blocks, blankets, bolsters. And please feel free, you guys, at any time you could come down to the back side of the body, left ankle on top of the right quad, and find the same sensation with just a little bit more support. Just like off the mat, these postures show us How at first when things feel uncomfortable, there's a tightness, there's a resistance, there's an edge. And we have to respect the edge. But we can also be curious, compassionate, use our breath to feel into what's beyond that limit. Why am I feeling as though I can't go that deep? We're not always going to get into the depth, you guys. Our whole lives we've been suppressing, silencing, stuffing down that which we feel could not come out. But if you could soften the edge today, just 1%. What would that be like? Imagine the space in between your hips like a balloon. And as you inhale, I want you to notice, can you get a little bit more space, a little bit more fullness? And only 3 breaths. Fully emptying that 3rd breath before using your inhale to rise you back up. Back toes gonna curl on under you guys. Send your left leg high, inhale. Use your exhale to weave the left leg through, and right foot meets again, folding at the top of the mat. Use your inhale to halfway lift, make some space. Exhale, plant the palms, step your left leg back, heel toe, right foot over to the left side of the mat, opening this side of this book. These stories that are yours, collected over time. So be loving, be kind as you let yourself soften in and feel into the wisdom that your body always holds. Notice if you create tension with more tension. And again, let's use curiosity and compassion to flip that switch. Between the left and the right hip, you send that energy, you send that breath, that light, that love, north to south, east to west. Fill yourself up with possibility. Three more breaths. 3 more opportunities to be with all that you are. A little little different this time. As you empty that exhale, we'll use our inhale to again walk us back. Instead of sending that right leg back through our lunge, I forgot it on our first round of Vera 2. So guess what? Balance it out. We're going to come back onto our sit bones, finding Navasana. Start with the heels down, you guys. Lift the heart beyond the shoulder blades, the shoulder heads. And then just lean back a little. That's when you can make the choice if you want to lift those heels off the mat, or maybe tonight we peace finger the big toe. We take a nice deep breath in, lift those heels up, and open again to a little bit more space. And see what that feels like. You just did a lot of work in your hips. And you might wobble in, you might wobble out, you might change your mind with what these positions feel like. Go for it. Let's take 3, 4, 5 more breaths before we start to make our way to the back side of our mat, our body. The legs will open up nice and wide, draw them back in. The heels are lifted off the ground, bring them down. Bring all your toes down to the mat as you reach your hands high. Bend the elbows. Let your hands come down to the earth. Feel the support. And then start to bring yourself down to the backside. Give yourself a really big full body stretch here. On the exhale, draw both knees into the chest. We'll gently rock left. We'll gently rock right. And then we'll take it over to the left side of the mat, finding supine twist. Let the arms open like a giant T, again to the north, the south, the east, the west. Maybe the gaze up to the sky, maybe over the right fingers. And just breathe. Send your love out in every direction as you fill your body with your being. Use an exhale to draw the knees back into the chest. We'll rock a little right, we'll rock a little left, and then we'll land the knees gently over to the right side. Open up your arms without expectation. Don't set those conditions and limits. Be free, be open. Gaze can be up at the sky, the stars, the heavens above, or sweetly over to the left fingertips. This time as you send your love out, also draw all that love and support back in. Infinity fold, more than you even know. We'll inhale back into a full body stretch when it feels right. And then let yourself open up into a happy baby. Very happy baby, half happy baby. And there's no rush here, you guys. The feet will come back down on the floor. The heels will stretch down to the bottom corners of the mat, 1 by 1 or 2 by 2. We'll open up the palms and the thumbs to the side as we let our hands, arms, shoulders, heads, and hearts rest. rest. As you find that sacred stillness, know that so much love, light, support not only holds you, but is coming your way. Take a deep breath in through your nose and allow the softest sigh to land you in that sacred space of knowing this is right where I am meant to land. Shavasana. Take your time, you guys. Be patient. Be soft. As you start to welcome in that life, that ground, that center that is always there. When it feels right, I'm going to have you land on the left side of the body today, just taking a pause, noticing how you feel, and without judgment, no expectations. Let's not do that to ourselves or each other. It just creates edges when we could be free. Leave anything you want on this floor. You do not have to explain, just let it go. And with the least amount of effort, you guys, let's press up into a comfortable seated position. Once again, I really want you to feel the fact that there is ground. It is here. It is you, it is me, it is here. I want you to feel into the center and the possibilities when we extend from that space outward. And most importantly, I want you to know that you are loved, you are worthy, you are valued, and you are needed as we continue on this wild adventure of being divine beings, having a very real and raw human experience. When it feels right, you guys stretch your hands up to the sky. Maybe the eyes are open, maybe the eyes are closed. You trust yourself. Hands will rest at the heart center. One more time, let's take a deep breath in together. and empty fully. Needed, necessary, and here with so much purpose. The light in me honors you, sees you, recognizes the work you are doing, and the ways you continue to show up. Thank you. Namaste. And no rush out of the room, you guys. There is a next class at 7, gentle yoga meditation. I did draw a card for us, and I just asked the universe, what do we need to know? And then when I pulled it and read it, I kind of giggled because it's hilarious. It's right on the money. So this is for us. Take what you want, leave what you don't, okay? It's the Crow card. I just got this deck. It's pretty, very pretty deck. And it's called the High Priestess. I've never gotten this card. New deck. So this is all about intuition, spirit guides, divine guidance, and magic. The element is water, which are right between our hips, right? All the emotions, that's Tadasana chakra. So the High Priestess takes the spark created by the magician and transforms the idea into a tangible reality. Like a shadow passing in the night, her energy is present and can be felt in the gut, but not always seen. Her intuitive power lies in the spiritual unconscious, allowing the High Priestess to soar back and forth through the veil, bringing with her divine knowledge. Perched on the moon and surrounded by the 4 suits, 4 directions, your connection with the High Priestess is active at this time and should be utilized. She comes ready to deliver the answers you seek through dreams and symbols. Pay attention. She is with you. However, our card was upside down, so here's what it says. If the High Priestess appears reversed, it is a message that your connection with your inner self has been lost. We're not going to judge that. Think about the moment we're in. As a result, the High Priestess is able to communicate or is unable to communicate the information she needs to make a wise decision. She strongly urges you to take time for yourself and to allow for communication to come to you through the quietness of spirit. Her message is to pay attention. There is magic in this world. You only need to allow yourself to experience it. And I'll put that up on the socials too, you guys, but there is magic in this world. We just experienced it. So continue to do that, because I love you and we need each other. Cut me off. I'm done. For the next 10 minutes anyways. I love you all. Oh, thank you, Megan.